Hi, I'm Jack Lucas, finalist of Masterchef 2014, and welcome to my Winter Warmer series for Scoff. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my roasted red pepper soup with anchovy salsa. First thing to do is to de-seed and chop up 4 red peppers into sort of big chunks and add in about 150 grams of tomatoes. All I'm then going to do is take a whole bulb of garlic, drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil, and while I'm there, I'm going to drizzle these as well. Sprinkle with a little bit of salt, and also on to this. Now this helps to kind of draw out the moisture within the vegetables, which helps to give kind of a really sweet and succulent taste. So season again with pepper and with the garlic for good measure. Scrunch this up. And what we want to do is kind of really slow roast this, and what that creates is a beautifully sweet and not bitter background garlic note. So this goes into an oven about 160 to 170 degrees Celsius for maybe 30 minutes until you can pierce it quite easily and it's starting to look all golden and lovely. So after about half an hour in the oven, this is what they should look like. They've kind of gone soft and squishy, and all I've done is just peel off as much skin as I can get off of the peppers. So that's that. All we're going to do now to start off the soup is like you would with any other soup. We're just going to start off by gently sweating down 1 red onion and sort of 2 shallots in a little bit of olive oil. Of course, now is again an important time just to season with salt and pepper to help bring out that moisture. And then I'm going to remove some of the garlic from these little bulbs right here. So there are many ways to do it, but you kind of just want to squeeze it out, and all that comes out is this sort of lovely garlic puree, so to speak. And it's like a really confit garlic, but it's super intense in flavour and really, really sweet. Just going to add in some of this really, really lovely but intense garlic paste. So again, just frying that off with those onions, letting it cook down, letting those flavours intensify and really sort of amalgamate and generate a really great base to this soup. Whilst the onions and the garlic cook down a little more, it's time to make the topping, which is going to be a really lovely, zingy anchovy salsa. Now to do that, all I'm going to do is mix together 1 red onion, 1 shallot, 1 whole red pepper, just really finely diced, and sort of about 10 to 15 anchovies. Now they are strong, and if you're not the biggest fan of anchovies, then of course you can put whatever else on top. You could put some bacon or something like that. I'm going to put in the zest of a lemon. Have a little bit of juice of this as well. Make sure you catch the pips. And then also some herbs. So I'm using flat leaf parsley and also some basil. So I'm just going to chop that up. So with that basil and the flat leaf parsley, just going to add that into this. Bring it back. And then just give this a little bit of a mix up. Add in a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. Pinch of salt. And of course, last but not least, some freshly ground pepper. So we can set that to one side and just come back to our soup and finish that off. And as always, you can find the full list of ingredients on the website. All I'm going to do now is just add in our roasted tomatoes and our roasted peppers into the pan. Give that a little bit of a mix through. And then add in a splash of vegetable stock. And also a little bit of light brown Muscovado sugar. And then we can just leave that sort of for 5 minutes just to tick over, reduce down slightly, and then we can give it a blitz. The soup's been transferred to a blender where I'm just going to add in a spot of double cream and give it a good old blitz. Oh, it smells absolutely amazing. This is one that you've got to try at home. And don't forget, if you do, send us a tweet at Scoff Food. We would love to see what you guys have been creating. Garnish it just with a little bit of that anchovy salsa. And of course, you couldn't have a soup without a good old portion of garlic bread. This is my recipe for an absolute classic. I hope you enjoyed it. It's time for me now to tuck in.